Well, my name's Wade Huseth. I live in Verona. I grew up in Verona, so I'm pretty much a lifelong resident of the Madison area. I've been coming to the Fitness Nomad for just about a year now. My life is very hectic. I have 3 kids at home. Their ages are 8, 7, and 3, so they're very active, and I'm very active with them. I have a very hectic job that's averages more than 40 hours per week, and so with all of that, I have a very hard time figuring out when to fit in a workout. Just as the years have gone on, I realized that my activity level, my personal activity level, was going down. And so I had a realization that I needed to change that. I wanted to change that. And so had thought for years about working with a personal trainer, but always said I could go it on my own. And that just was never sustainable for me. I had never used personal trainers before. I had always tried to go it on my own. I found the Fitness Nomad on the internet. That's the first place I went to research, and checked out a number of websites, and the philosophy that John talked about on the Fitness Nomad really spoke to what I believed in, as in creating a lifelong habit. Now, I didn't know what to expect at all when I came in. First of all, it wasn't at a facility, it was in some office building, so that right from the get-go was different. But what was really different was John took the time to sit down and talk about what I wanted to accomplish, and even more importantly to me, why I hadn't been able to do it on my own, what had been going wrong. He could address those issues with me and really make me feel comfortable that the investment I was making with him was going to address those issues that I had struggled with. John and Mike together started working with me right away. That first time I came in, it wasn't just a discussion. We actually hit the gym and worked out for a while. We did a little assessment of where I was at, and that helped them plan out the first stages of my workouts. And so I felt very comfortable that they understood me in a very short period of time and knew the steps I needed to take. John was able right from the start to lay out a plan that I could visualize. It wasn't just one session at a time, but we talked about what would happen over the course of time, how we would build up to a certain level of workout and fitness. We talked a lot about how often I should come each week, both at the beginning and as I got fully integrated into it. We talked about the time of the day that would work best for me and how that matched up with the times they had available and who the trainers were that they had available and things like that. So I really walked out with a clear picture of what was going to happen, and then I could really take that one last time to just say, yeah, this is what I want to do, and then commit to it and start doing it. But for the most part, I've been using one-on-one training sessions, and it's been twice a week, and they have everything set up and ready for me and keep me progressing towards the goals that we set together. There have been bumps along the way in my personal schedule, and one of the things I really appreciate about working out with Mike, and John supports this too, I know, is they kind of have a saying that they say life happens, and it really does. I mean, like I said, have a very hectic lifestyle away from workout, and they understand that stuff gets in the way sometimes. And when I was on my own, that's when I would always fall off and I would just stop working out altogether. But working with them, they can coach me through that rough time, and I will get myself through those weeks and not feel so guilty when I come back and get back on the track. My goals when we started and continue to be not so much driven towards a certain number of weight or body fat percentage. My goal was basically to develop habits that allowed me to have a healthy lifestyle. And we can, that's a journey that never ends. You never get there, and I like that. And we do have measurements along the way to track progress. Within the first couple months, I dropped body fat percentage by, I think it was 10%. It astounded me. I felt great. I never in my life thought it could happen that fast, and I didn't realize it was happening that fast. And so the results have been there all along, and they're not coming in those big chunks anymore, but they're still there. And so I know that the work I'm putting in is paying off. I think John has a great philosophy. That's what drew me in from the beginning, was the philosophy on his website about creating those lifelong habits. But then he's also got a great approach to getting you started and keeping you on track. He's very encouraging. Everything is very positive energy. There's no negativity in here. It's about the workout. There's not a lot of other things going on in here, so you can stay very focused. And he's just got a very nurturing, maybe is the right word, style about him in having your best interests at heart. What they did for me was helped me fit workouts into a very hectic lifestyle. And I think that that's been the most important thing to me. I'm accountable to them. I feel accountable to them anyway, because I have an appointment and I know somebody's waiting for me at 6:30 every morning, so I show up at 6:30 whenever I have that appointment. And on top of that, they do all the thinking for me. I don't have to worry about planning my workout. I just show up and do what they say for an hour, and then I can go on and get on with my day, and that's exactly what I needed.
Are you getting the results you want from your current fitness program? We can design customized exercise and nutrition plans that get you results. Give me a call. John Ashworth, the Fitness Nomad.